The most powerful person in the room is never the one doing the talking. It's the person who won't say a word. Most people are terrified of silence. They see a gap in a conversation and they feel a physical need to fill it with noise, excuses, or information. But when you learn to weaponize that silence, you don't just win conversations. You dominate them. Imagine you're sitting across from a man who wants to take everything from you. He's loud. He's aggressive. He's listing all the reasons why you're failing. Most people would defend themselves. They'd explain. They'd justify. But the most dangerous person in that room is the one who simply stares. Because silence isn't an absence of noise. It's a vacuum. And vacuums always suck the truth out of people. Let's look at Mark. Mark was a freelance developer closing a massive contract with a Fortune 500 company. He had done the work. He had the skills. But when it came to the price, he was nervous. He asked for $80,000 for the project. The CEO sat back, folded his arms, and just looked at him. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He just let the clock tick. 5 seconds passed. Mark felt his heart racing. 10 seconds passed. Mark felt the urge to say, "But we can negotiate," or "I can do it for 60. That's the Lego box most people live in. They build their own defeat because they can't handle the tension of a quiet room. But Mark had trained for this. Therefore, instead of folding, he did something radical. He mirrored the CEO's posture. He stayed silent. He let the silence sit there like an uninvited guest. Eventually, the silence became so heavy that the CEO couldn't handle it anymore. The CEO broke first. He leaned forward and said, "80,000 is steep, but I think your quality justifies it. Let's do it." Mark won $20,000 more just by keeping his mouth shut. This works because of a psychological phenomenon called the information leak. When you stop talking, the other person's brain enters a state of panic. They assume that if you aren't talking, you must be thinking something negative. They think you're judging them or that you have a secret advantage. To fix this discomfort, their brain forces them to keep talking. They start over-explaining. They start revealing their bottom line. They start giving you the exact information you need to defeat them. Think about the last time you had an argument with a partner or a friend. They said something hurtful. Your instinct was to shout back. But what happens if you just look at them? No anger, no yelling, just a calm, steady gaze. The power dynamic shifts instantly. By not responding, you are signaling that their words have no power over you. You are staying in your frame while they are desperately trying to find theirs. This is the pressure gap. In any interaction, the person with the most self-control is the one who controls the outcome. Most people spend their lives leaking energy through their mouths. They talk to prove they're smart. They talk to prove they're right. They talk because they're insecure. But high-status individuals know that every word you speak is a currency. If you spend it all at once, you're bankrupt. If you hoard it, you're powerful. You can use this in 3 specific ways starting today. First, the negotiation pause. When someone gives you a price or a demand, wait 4 full seconds before responding. Count them in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch their eyes. You will see them start to fidget. You will see them start to doubt their own position. Often, they will offer a concession before you even say a word. Second, the truth extraction. If you think someone is lying to you, don't accuse them. Just ask a question, and when they finish their answer, don't say anything. Just keep looking at them. A liar cannot handle silence. They will feel the need to add more details to make their story more believable, and that is exactly where they will trip up. Third, the conflict kill. In a heated argument, silence is the ultimate fire extinguisher. When someone is screaming at you, they are looking for a reaction. They want a ping-pong match of insults. When you refuse to hit the ball back, the game ends. You make them look ridiculous in their own eyes. It takes 2 people to have a fight, but only 1 person to end it. Sounds simple, but it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. Your ego wants to speak. Your fear wants to explain. Your lizard brain wants to bark. You have to kill those instincts. You have to realize that silence is not a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate sign of status. It says, "I am so confident in my position that I don't need to sell it to you." It says, I am in control of my emotions. It says, I am listening and I am calculating. The next time you feel the urge to fill a gap in a conversation, don't. Sit in the discomfort. Embrace the awkwardness. Let the other person deal with the pressure. You'll find that when you stop talking, the world starts handing you exactly what you want. Stop talking. Start winning. Go out and try the 4-second rule today. Watch what happens. Now go win.